Mafia Magazine Radio. Carly, are you there?
Yeah, this Spider, what it do?
Hey, what it do, Spider? What's up, baby?
Oh, you got it, my nigga.
No, that's
Still
right.
Getting it in.
No, that's right, baby. How you feeling these days?
Oh, I'm feeling beautiful, man. Every day is a good day, man.
No, that's right, baby. All right, so listen, to all my listeners out there, I'm going to let you know we got the world famous Spider Loc from out there in L.A. Hey, Spider, man, listen, here's how we going to do this. We're going to do the past, the present, and the future. So first thing I want you to do, man, I want you to tell my listeners, man, on how you came about, where you from, you know what I'm saying, and how you actually got your game going out there in L.A.
I'm from Los Angeles, the east side of the city. I always been, for years, been considering myself as an MC. As far as commercially, actually handling some business with my music. In the late 90s, I hooked up with the homie Cam, the West Coast Cam, East Side Cam, Muslim Cam. My nigga, he allowed me an opportunity to get on his first on an album he put out called Camnesia. After that, I got to fucking with Sebo a little bit. Then I got to fucking with Suge for a couple of years, and then just steady grinding and networking, trying to be in the right place at the right time, and being blessed. I got the opportunity to sign the G Unit, and just been smashing. That's basically like the timeline in a short form, man.
Right. So a lot of folks don't know that you actually, for that history you just gave us just now, a lot of folks don't know that you actually kind of came out the game when you first got down with the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, kind of tell us a little bit, man, of how that went. You know what I'm saying? It seems to be that it didn't really work out, but I'm quite sure some of the listeners want to know, man, on how you interacted with those cats, man, and how you was able to do your thing around all that talent that was at the row at the time.
Well, I look at the whole situation as a positive experience. Number one, I can't even trip on the negativity because I was never obligated to anyone over there. I never had a record deal. So anything that I received as far as experience and exposure was a plus. Because I was just a regular street nigga that had a craft.
Right.
You know how big this industry is. To get some type of exposure in the industry is big. So for me to be around some people that were considered legends in the game and were handling some large business, it helped my career out. More people knew about me from that experience than that had known about me before. So it was a good thing. Not everything that went over there, that went on over there was pleasant. A lot of bad business practices. Just a lot of regular nigga shit. You know, a lot of motherfuckers come in the industry and understand that before you do your business right, you should do it right.
Right.
You do nigga business, shit don't work right. They were doing a whole lot of nigga business and just, you know, it wasn't a real conducive environment for getting money. It was on its way out, on its way down, but yet I still received some benefit from being affiliated.
Right. So
I got the opportunity to work with some people that were pretty heavy. I would consider Eddie Griffin being one. Rest in peace, Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I got to do some writing for her. Corrupt. You know, some people that we had saw from afar off and would consider some accomplished artists. So, you know, some good things came out of it.
Right. So, because I was definitely getting ready to ask you about that, even though it wasn't like the best of situations. You dig what I'm saying? But you were still able to kind of ride yours and come out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure there were some people around you that helped you influence what you are doing today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm quite sure there was a couple of people that
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
As I progressed from that situation, I became aware that more people were aware of my situation there than I had assumed. It did help. It was a stepping stone.
Yeah, no question about that. So, all right, so you moved away from the road, you know what I'm saying, and then you start doing your own thing. You know what I mean? So, kind of tell us what happened after you moved away from the road, man, and how you started progressing at that point, doing your own thing.
Well, when it was just a one conversation I had with Suge, asked him to take my image and all my likeness down off his website. Just based on that, got to a point where it was becoming more of a negative than a positive to be associated with him in the industry when such an active blackball had been set out against him. So when I finally got it in my mind to request that he take me off his site, he did it the very next day. And I kind of was just down on music, period. I wasn't really chasing the music at that point. I was actually in Atlanta, Georgia, you know, doing that other thing, just getting money, because it's always Baymack on mine, be about your money at all costs. So I was out there doing some more other shit, trying to get some money, and I just happened on the run across Young Buck, and I took that opportunity, which was actually the wrong time to be rapping. There was a lot of serious conversation going on. And I just took the opportunity to blur out and start rapping in the room, and that turned into a meeting with 50 Cent, which turned into $250,000 in the next 15, 16 months.
So I'm saying, all right, so now when you got down with the G Unit, like you said, there was a whole lot of things going on in the background, a whole lot of things swirling around you at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I want to know and what the listeners want to know is how you kind of held your own down there with, you know, when you went to mess fucking with the G Unit, you know what I'm saying? Coming with the style of lyrics that you have. You know what I'm saying? I mean, was it...
Well, you see, I would actually imagine that you would be assuming that my image as a gangster, gangbang rapper would set me apart. And prior to actually linking up with the G Unit niggas, I wouldn't even have considered myself as no gangster rapper. But what happened was, early on in the experience, I did show up to a video kind of banged out. I am been a crib for a long time, but so you know, it wasn't my everyday attire to actually dress like a crib. But because it was a video shooter's event, I kind of came cribbed out. And the response that they received from the video, the nigga 50 told me, that's your lane. That's what separates you from us. Every time the public see, they need to see you like that. So I kind of settled into just that one aspect of my lifestyle when it came to being an artist, playing on a team, and that's what I gave them because that's what they was going to pay me to do.
Right. And
that's basically how the style from G Unit up into this day turned into what it was for that period of time.
Well, it definitely seems like it's been working. I mean, from what we hear, from what the listeners hear, it's definitely been working. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt about that, baby. So one of the things that we want to know, that the listeners want to know, is like, you know, like your